Liverpool have beaten their biggest title rivals, Arsenal, by an absolutely magical, sensational, world-class Dominic Szoboszlai free kick. One of the best free kicks of Dominic Szoboszlai's career and one of the best free kicks in the history of the Premier League. Honestly, it was an absolutely marvelous free kick to win a pretty even, pretty dull and average game, and we will get into the tactical details and the tactical breakdown of this game. But what are your words to describe Dominic Szoboszlai's free kick? Just put in your description of that free kick in the comments below. And he played again a second game in a row as a right back, and some Liverpool fans are already calling him the best right back in the Premier League. Of course, tongue-in-cheek, that's jokingly, but he reminds me of Steven Gerrard so much, that he's so versatile. He can play, apart from goalkeeper, in pretty much every position. His game intelligence is sensational, and his shooting technique, his shooting range is honestly, I think, from long range, he is Liverpool's best shooter. McAllister is also up there. But Dominic Szoboszlai, from 28 yards, put it top corner against one of the best goalkeepers, Raya, in the Premier League. And he didn't have a chance. He couldn't save it because the ball hits the post and goes in almost into the top corner, maybe half a yard below the crossbar. But absolutely sensational. McAllister, I don't think he's fully fit yet. And Liverpool couldn't really get going because McAllister didn't I didn't see him as 100% fit, and sometimes he misplaced passes. Liverpool also misplaced passes. Liverpool didn't play well in the first half. We only had like 2 shots, I think, in the first half. Arsenal were actually slightly the better team, even though they only tested Alisson once. I thought Milos Kerkez was also absolutely stupendous at left back. Madueke kept running at him, dribbling inside, outside with pace. And every single time Kerkez either tackled him, dispossessed him, or just blocked his cross. Milos Kerkez and Dominic Szoboszlai, the 2 Hungarians, were Liverpool's best players today against Arsenal in a title, not a title decider, but basically a title battle, a battle for the Premier League title, because I think these 2 teams will be up there contending the title race. I don't see Man City as serious title contenders yet. They haven't shown enough to me that they improved. They already lost 2 of their first 3 games. And yes, Chelsea is of course very strong, but there are question marks around their defense and the goalkeeper. Arsenal and Liverpool, they just have quality all over the place. And of course, Liverpool, after conceding 6 goals in the first 3 games, it was always vital to shore up the defense. And I think Van Dijk and Konate were immense. And we already talked about Szoboszlai and Kerkez, that defensively they were sensational. And Dominic Szoboszlai going forward has the know-how, the passing range, and the long-distance shooting ability to make a difference. And what a difference he made today. Absolutely brilliant. To stand up to that free kick all alone. There was absolutely no other Liverpool player next to him. So Arsenal knew that Szoboszlai is going to take the free kick, and yet they had absolutely no chance, no answer keeping that Szoboszlai free kick out. That's what a world-class free kick is. That even with a full wall jumping high and the goalkeeper diving, they didn't have a chance to get anywhere near that Szoboszlai free kick. One of the best moments of Dominic Szoboszlai's entire career, and I'm sure that this will make him even more famous, because that goal will go around the world and everybody who loves football will see that goal sooner or later. Absolutely sensational. Also, what a time to get it, because Liverpool, after 61 minutes, after Curtis Jones came on, Liverpool really improved massively. But Arsenal also brought on Odegaard and Eze trying to win the game. But they sat deeper and deeper as Liverpool really started ramping up the pressure. And that is what I love about Liverpool and Arne Slot, that we didn't just want to see the game out with a draw. We took risks, we started going forward. Gravenberch sometimes dropped back into the heart of the defense, and Van Dijk and Konate either side of Gravenberch formed a back three, and sometimes, and that allowed Szoboszlai and Kerkez to go forward a little bit more. And I think that little tactical tweak by Arne Slot was really needed. And also Curtis Jones kept the ball much better than McAllister. His passing was so much better. And he's such a brilliantly press-resistant player. You just can't take the ball off Curtis Jones without, somehow fouling him. So Liverpool improved massively. And also there is a little bit of a worry. Konate got cramp and he maybe has a muscle injury in his upper leg, and Florian Wirtz had the same problem. But that was because of running tirelessly throughout the whole game with so much intensity. So Chiesa, Gomez and Waterando came on. But that Szoboszlai free kick in the 83rd minute, that was the difference. Because this game could have finished as 0-0. Liverpool also scored a goal which was rightly disallowed for offside. Gakpo was taken out after he got it past the goalkeeper, because Florian Wirtz, the way that he took the ball down and shot was mesmerizing. And Florian Wirtz was largely anonymous for the first half, but the second half, as soon as Curtis Jones came on, suddenly Florian Wirtz found his groove, because he received passes in between the lines, in those pockets of spaces between the defense of Arsenal and the midfield of Arsenal, and Florian Wirtz could drive with the ball forward and pick out Salah or dribble past people, and that's where he shines. Florian Wirtz still needs to learn a lot about the Premier League. He needs to still get used to the Premier League and get used to, all the Premier League teams have very physical players, so Florian Wirtz still needs to put on some muscle, but he's such a stupendously sensational, mesmerizing player with so much gate new intelligence that I'm convinced that long-term Florian Wirtz will be a successful transfer. Just give him time. And also, don't judge Florian Wirtz on the first 3 games, because Liverpool played against 3 of the most intense midfields in the league. We played against Bournemouth, Newcastle and Arsenal, and they have all very high intensity, very strong midfields. So judge Florian Wirtz after, we played everybody and even the smaller sides, because that's when Florian Wirtz, getting used to the league, will shine. And now, crucially, Liverpool not only are top of the league, at this stage of the season that doesn't matter as much. What matters most is Liverpool beat one of their biggest title rivals, Arsenal. Also, this was the first goal that Arsenal conceded this season after winning away to Man United and Leeds at home. This was really the biggest test for Arsenal and the biggest challenge, and thankfully for Liverpool it was a successful challenge. For Arsenal, they failed. They couldn't even draw. They were unbeaten for large periods of last season against the top 6 sides. They just dropped too many points against the smaller sides. So this season Arsenal look much better against smaller teams. They will probably pick up more points because they built such a strong squad. They spent more than £300 million. They probably have a bigger squad than Liverpool. Right now, Liverpool can still rectify it into transfer window. I hope that we can get Marc Guéhi and Alexander Isak. I will post multiple videos tomorrow on transfer deadline day, because it's going to be a fascinating day. The most important part is that Liverpool got 3 points off Arsenal, and now we are 3 points ahead. So Arsenal are already playing catch up, and also Liverpool are now 3 points ahead of Tottenham, and crucially Liverpool are now 6 points ahead of Man City, and that's crazy. After 3 game weeks, Liverpool are already 6 points ahead of Man City. I'm still watching out for Man City's results, because they are still have Pep Guardiola, they still have a very strong team, but they are a shadow of their former selves. Now I think Arsenal are Liverpool's biggest title rivals, and maybe Chelsea as well, but as I said, there are question marks around Chelsea. And now Liverpool have the international break, and also we can concentrate now on the last day of the transfer window tomorrow, and I really hope that Liverpool can get the Marc Guéhi and Alexander Isak deals over the line, because that could be the difference between Liverpool winning the Premier League again or not winning it. I think we should pay 5 million more for Marc Guéhi, because that's such a transformational transfer, and also we should pay 10 million more for Alexander Isak, because that's again a transformational transfer. So Liverpool already paid more than 100 million for Florian Wirtz. What's another 5 or 10 million in each cases? I think Liverpool should do these deals, because we run the risk of one serious injury at centre back, one serious injury at the striker position, and Liverpool are very short with backups. So that's why I think Liverpool need to do these deals on Red Line Day. But let me know your thoughts down below in the comments, and thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. Have a nice day. See you later, guys. Goodbye.